And good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Roberto Hernandez Stadium for Game 1 of the weekend series between your USC Aiken Pacers and the visiting Florida Southern Moccasins. Pacers coming into today's game with a 6-1 overall record, 6-0 at home, 0-1 on the road, and have yet to play a conference game. Florida Southern, 3-1 overall record, 1-0 at home, 2-1 on the road. However, they also are coming in here with the number 5 national ranking. The Pacers are going to have their work cut out for them today, as Mitch Spence will be the starting pitcher for USC Aiken. Spence coming into today's game with a 1-0 overall record in his 2 games started. 9 2/3 innings pitched with a 2.79 ERA. Currently looking at 12 strikeouts on the year as well, and an opponent batting average of .268. His counterpart on the mound for Florida Southern, Cooper Bradford, getting the start. Bradford with a 4.50 ERA, no record yet in his 1 start. 4 innings pitched in that one. 4 strikeouts on the year, opponents batting .214 off of him. And while Spence continues his warm-ups, we'll give you the rest of the Pacer defense. Luke Leisenring, the catcher, once again. Alex Mills over at first base. Philip Watcher manning second. Chandler Rogers over at short, and Trey Paluski over at third base. In the outfield, the right fielder, Sean McQuillan. Over in center field, as always, Joey Smithers. And the left fielder for USC Aiken today is Blake Jenkins. And as always, I'm Marcus Johnson. Thank you for joining us on another nice Friday afternoon. Dylan Costa will lead things off for Florida Southern. Costa batting .263 on the year. And the first pitch from Spence is fouled off for strike 1. The 0-1. High and outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch sent out into the air into left field. Jenkins going back for it, and he will make the catch near the warning track for the first out.
The shortstop, number 2, Pablo Cabrera.
Pablo Cabrera coming to the plate now. 1 out, nobody on. Cabrera, one of the better hitters on this team. .438 batting average. 4 RBIs on the year as well. Also leads the team in stolen bases with 2. Still in early season, so not going to see too many stellar numbers, I should say. Outstanding numbers, whatever you want to call it. First pitch from Spence. Falls into the strike zone, 0-1. The 0-1. Grounded. Left side. That'll get through for a base hit.
The third baseman, number 31, Zach Scott.
So Zach Scott coming to the plate. Scott batting .214 on the year with a single RBI to his name. Runner on first with 1 out here in the first inning. Curveball in the dirt, gets away from Leisenring a little bit, but not far enough as Cabrera stays at first base. The 1-0. Another curveball tails away, 2-0. Healthy lead at first for Cabrera, and that's going to draw a check throw. Cabrera with another healthy lead. And there he goes, the 2-0 high and inside. The throw down to second is not in time. A stolen base for Cabrera. Now there's a runner on second with still only one out. Three 3-0 count to Zach Scott at the plate. So we'll see if they even needed to steal the base in just a moment. Grounded. Diving stop by Paluski. He'll check the runner at second. Throw to second. And he got him. Great defensive play by Trey Paluski, not only stopping the ball and robbing a base hit, but nailing the lead runner at second base.
The first baseman, number 33, Jacob Teeter.
So runner now on first base with 2 outs for the first baseman, Jacob Teeter. Teeter with a .214 average on the year, has 4 RBIs as well. Pitch gets on the outside edge of the plate, 0-1. Swing and a miss. Good slurve there from Mitch Spence. Count 0-2. Pitch misses inside, count 1-2. And a call time here just before we can get the 1-2 pitch. That one will be fouled off, and it's going to sting a little bit as it went off his shin. Count stays frozen at 1-2 for Teeter. Curveball catches the outside corner for a call, strike 3. Teeter down on strikes to end the top of the first. No runs, 1 hit, 1 base runner left on. As we move on to the bottom of the first inning, no score between USC Aiken and Florida Southern. And we're back with the bottom of the first inning. About to get underway. Joey Smithers will lead it off for USC Aiken. Again, he will face off against Cooper Bradford on the mound for Florida Southern. Catching for Bradford, Isaiah Cullum. Over at first base, Jacob Teeter. The shortstop, Pablo Cabrera. Second baseman, Dylan Costa. And Zach Scott over at third. First pitch to Smithers, right down the middle for a strike. Go ahead and give you the outfield. Zach Dywert is the right fielder for the Moccasins. Left fielder, Ryan Frost. And center fielder, Vaughn Brown. The 0-1 on its way to Smithers. And he goes after it and sends that one out into right center field. That's going to be a base hit as it goes to the wall. Smithers heading for second base, and he will make it in there with a stand-up leadoff double. Smithers' hot hitting at the start of the season continues. He was batting .548. You can look at that to go up thanks to that double. And now Phil Watcher will come up and try to bring him home. Watcher batting .217 on the year. Has 1 RBI as well. Shows bunt, pulls it back as the pitch just catches the inside corner for a strike. Now going back to Joey Smithers, he leads the team with a batting average of .548, has 2 home runs and 5 RBIs, including a league-leading 7 stolen bases on the year. Smithers has been really aggressive on the base path this year as Watcher grounds that one to second. That'll move Smithers to third as Watcher grounds out for the first out.
The first baseman, number 32, Alex Mills.
Alex Mills coming up. Runner on third with 1 out. Mills, 393 average. 1 home run, 5 RBIs on the year. He's also the only Pacer with a hit of every type. 11 singles, 11 overall hits, 2 doubles, 1 triple, and of course 1 home run. First pitch fouled off for strike 1. Low and away for a ball. 1-1. Curveball misses high, 2 balls, 1 strike. High and inside, 3-1 to Alex Mills. Another curveball misses high, ball 4. Alex Mills with the walk, and the Pacers have runners on the corners with only 1 out for the DH, Connor Durden. Durden batting .348 on the early season, no homers, 6 RBIs, leads the team with those 6. And he has an opportunity to add to it right now. First pitch fastball finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1. check swing. Pitch was right there for him. He just didn't pull the trigger. 0-2. On its way. Upper outside corner for a call, strike 3. Durden down on 3 straight pitches for the second out.
The catcher, number 16, Luke Leisenring.
They'll bring up Luke Leisenring, batting .381 on the year, 2 home runs and 5 RBIs. Runners still on the corners with 2 outs here in the bottom of the first inning. No score yet. Leisenring fouls off a first pitch fastball for strike 1. Pitch inside, 1-1. Outside corner for a call, strike, 1-2. One plate umpire likes calling him outside, but he's been consistent so far. If you're at bat, you need to know to go after those to at least keep yourself alive. Runner takes off from first, and Leisenring will foul it off just to stay alive. And again, the 1-2. Low and inside. Count even up at 2-2. Joey Smith is still sitting over at third base. Alex Mills over at first after the walk, and Leisenring trying not to let Smithers' leadoff double go to waste. Check throw over to first. Not in time. The 2-2. Chopper. Foul down the first base side. The count stays frozen at 2-2 after the exciting strike. Pitch on its way. Dangerous pitch to take. Leisenring manages to get the call, though. Full count, 3-2. High and outside, ball 4. That loads up the bases. Leisenring wins the battle. And that will bring up the left fielder, Blake Jenkins.
Left fielder number 42, Blake Jenkins.
Jenkins batting .444 on the year. 4 hits and 9 at-bats, including 3 RBIs. Now he has the bases loaded with 2 outs. Goes after the first pitch, swings and misses for strike 1. The 0-1. Inside corner for a call strike, 0-2. The 0-2 on its way. Misses high with a fastball, 1-2. Jenkins swings and misses at that fastball just outside, and he goes down on strikes to end the bottom of the first inning. Pacers leave the bases loaded as we move on to the top of the second. Still no score. And we're back with the top of the second inning. Zach Dywert will lead it off for the Moccasins. Dywert with a .533 average, 1 home run, 4 RBIs. In fact, he has the lone Moccasin home run. And the first pitch up and inside for ball 1. The 1-0. Fouled off, 1-1. Ball bounces in front of home plate, 2-1. The 2-1 on its way. Swing and a miss. Count evens up at 2-2. Ground ball to third, and that'll end up foul. And again, the 2-2 from Spence. Just misses up and inside, full count. Another ground ball to third, fair ball, another diving stop from Paluski, gets to his feet and fires, and gets it there in time for the first out. That's two great defensive plays from Trey Paluski, and both of them result in outs. Isaiah Cullum to the plate. Cullum batting .250 on the year with 3 RBIs. Pitch low and away for ball one. Curveball catches the outside corner. Pitch misses low and goes all the way to the backstop. A 2-1 count to Cullum. Ground ball to short. Rogers has it. Gets it to first in time for the second out.
Left fielder number 1, Ryan Frost.
I'll bring up Ryan Frost now. 2 outs and nobody on. Frost, no average yet. He's only had 2 at-bats on the year, however. First pitch curveball gets into the zone for strike one. Pitch misses low. 1-1. Right down the middle for a strike, 1-2. Way outside there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just missed low and away. Count is full to Ryan Frost. Fouled off, we'll do it over. And the 3-2. Curveball got him to swing and miss. A 1-2-3 inning for Mitch Spence. We move on to the bottom of the second. Still no score.
She asked me, by the way, what's the winning pitcher? I was just like, oh god, no. We're like, how do they decide the winning pitcher? We're like, okay, let me explain this to you. And you call yourself a true fan.
Leading off the pacer half of the second is number 2, shortstop, Chandler Rogers.
Bottom of the second inning starting up in just a moment. Chandler Rogers will lead it off for USC Aiken. Rogers batting .320 on the year. No homers, 5 RBIs. First pitch from Bradford finds the zone for strike 1. The 0-1 low and away. Rogers lays off of it. Here's a chopper to short. Fired to first, and that gets there in time for the first out.
Third baseman number 4, Trey Paluski.
Now Trey Paluski to the plate. Paluski with a couple of really great defensive stops. And we'll see if that carries over to his bat. Batting .250 on the year. 1 home run, 4 RBIs. First pitch low and away, ball 1. Misses outside again, 2-0. Again, same spot, 3-0. Brushes the outside corner there, 3-1. Fastball misses high. Paluski with the 1-out walk, and that will bring up Sean McQuillan.
Right fielder number 8, Sean McQuillan.
McQuillan batting .385 on the year with 4 RBIs. Runner on first with 1 out for the Pacers. Check throw over to first. Paluski back safely. Pitch right on the outside half of the plate, 0-1. Check throw over to first, very close. Paluski able to get back just under the tag. The 0-1. Quillen shows bunt. Just caught a piece of it on the bunt, so the count 0-2. Fouled off. Count stays right where it is. And again, the 0-2. Hits him on the ankle. McQuillan will take the free pass to first base. Now runners on first and second for Joey Smithers, who doubled his first time up. First pitch to Smithers right down the middle for a strike. Oh, 1. Curveball right down the middle again. 0-2. Another curveball, upper part of the zone. Smithers down on 3 pitches for the second out.
The second baseman, number 1, Phil Watcher.
So Phil Watcher to the plate. Watcher 0 for 1 today, grounded out his first time up. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Inside, 1-1. High and outside for a ball, 2-1. Lined out into right field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. Haluski rounds third. He's coming home. He will score. The throw comes into third. It is not in time. It is an RBI single for Phil Watcher, and the Pacers take a 1-0 lead.
First baseman number 32, Alex Mills.
So Smithers ends up on third on the RBI single from Watcher. I'm sorry, not Smithers. McQuillan ends up on third after the RBI from Watcher. And that will bring up Alex Mills now. Mills walked his first time up. Runners on the corners with 2 outs here in the bottom of the second. Mills chases after the first pitch for strike one. The 0-1, fouled off, 0-2. Check swing, fouled it off. Count stays at 0-2. Grounded to short. They'll take the easy route and flip to second for the third and final out, but the Pacers get one on the RBI single from Phil Watcher. And we move on to the top of the third. Pacers up 1-0.
Leading off the top of the third, designated hitter number 42, Alan Burnstead.
And welcome to the top of the third inning of USC Aiken Baseball, presented by the South Carolina Education Lottery. When you play the South Carolina Education Lottery, you're not only taking a chance, but giving a chance. Pacers up 1-0 as the first pitch to Alan Burnstead misses high and inside for ball one. Burnstead the DH in today's game. 1-0 inside corner for a strike, 1-1. Burnsend, no batting average yet. Again, 0-2 on the year. Swings and misses at that one, 1-2. Foul tip into the glove of Leisenring for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, Vaughn Brown.
That'll bring up Vaughn Brown, the number 9 hitter in the lineup. Brown, 222 batting average on the year, 1 RBI as well. Good curveball from Spence, finds the corner for a strike. Fastball, popped it up. Right around second base. And that will be caught by Rogers for the second out.
The second baseman, number 5, Dylan Costa.
Back to the top of the order, and Dylan Costa to bat. Flew out his first time up, 0 for 1. Goes after the first pitch and sends it out into left field. And Jenkins is there to make the catch for the third and final out. Another 1-2-3 inning for Mitch Spence and the Pacers. We move on to the bottom of the third. Pacers up 1-0. And we're back with the bottom of the third inning of USC Aiken Baseball, presented by Willie Jewell's Old School Barbecue. Every dish is served with a side of Southern hospitality, so stop on in and tell them Pacer Sports sent you. Pacer DH Connor Durden will lead it off for USC Aiken in the bottom of the third, and the first pitch low and inside for ball 1. Durden struck out looking his first time up. This is inside, 2-0. Inside again, 3-0 to Connor Durden. Good pitch, upper part of the zone, 3-1. Low and inside, ball 4. Durden with the leadoff walk to get things going here in the third.
The catcher, number 16, Luke Weisenring.
Leisenring coming up to bat now. He walked his first time up. Runner on first with nobody out. Check throw over to first, not in time as Durden shuffles back. High and outside for a ball. The 1-0. All the way to the backstop. Oh, they'll say it hit him. Just made contact with Leisering, so don't have to worry about trying to take second. It'll be a free base for both players.
The left fielder, number 42, Blake Jenkins.
Blake Jenkins to bat now. Struck out his first time up. Runners now on first and second base with nobody out here in the third inning. Show a bunt here. Ball low and away. Good job by Cullum to keep that ball in front of him. 1-0. Fouled off, out of play, 1-1. Another show of bunt. That's bunted in the air. It's going to land on the ground. They'll throw it over to third for the first out. Unlucky bunting there from Blake Jenkins. This would have been more beneficial had it been caught. So Durden is thrown out trying to advance to third on the bunt. Chandler Rogers will now dig in. Runners still on first and second now with 1 out. First pitch in the dirt, ball gets away. Cullen couldn't find it, and the runners will advance to second and third. So there's the result they wanted from the bunt, and they get it on a wild pitch, pass ball, however you want to score that. And now runners on second and third and a 1-0 count to Rogers with 1 out. Pitch is high for a ball, 2-0. Fastball again misses high, 3-0 count to Chandler Rogers. Fastball finds the strike zone, 3-1. Sent a mile in the air, foul territory, third base side, and it will be caught. Oh, was it caught or did he drop it? No, they're going to say he lost it on the transfer, so it is a catch. Rogers fouled out for the second out.
The third baseman, number 4, Trey Paluski.
Trey Paluski coming up to bat now. Walked and scored the only run of the game. His first time up. Runner still on second and third with 2 outs now. Ooh! Right off the elbow guard of Paluski, and he will take first base. Bases are loaded now for Sean McQuillan, who himself was hit by a pitch earlier. We're going to have a little meeting on the mound now for the Moccasins. Nobody out in the bullpen, so this is just a chance to settle down Bradford. And we'll take the opportunity to thank another sponsor, Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance, proud sponsor of USC Aiken Athletics and USC Aiken Baseball. For all of your life, home, car, and business insurance needs, count on Hudson Etheridge Companies and Auto Owners Insurance. And Aiken Flooring, you can stand on us. So now McQuillan digs in after the meeting adjourns. Bases loaded with 2 outs for the Pacer right fielder. First pitch fastball misses high, 1-0. The 1-0. Low and inside fastball, 2-0. That one finds the strike zone, 2-1. Two one from Bradford. Is chopped. Slowly first base side. The flip to the bag is not in time. McQuillan beats it out. Pacers score a run. They lead it 2-0 on an infield single by Sean McQuillan. Bases are still loaded for the Pacers.
Center fielder, Joey Smithers.
Joey Smithers coming up to bat now. Smithers 1 for 2 today with a double and a strikeout. Bases are still loaded with 2 outs here in the bottom of the third. First pitch just catches the edge of the plate. 0-1. 0-1 misses high and inside. Curveball that didn't quite curve enough. 1-1. Fastball outside, 2-1. The 2-1, swing and a miss, 2-2. tried to get him to chase. Smithers thought about it for a second. They're going to appeal down to first anyway, but he did not go, and the count is full to the Pacers center fielder. Three-two on its way, runners go, and Smithers chases a high fastball for strike 3 to end the inning. Pacers do get one, however, as they lead it 2-0, moving on to the 4th inning.
He was thrown out. Oh, it is? Okay, never mind then. That's why I'm missing it. Well, I mean, it was at the end of the inning, so I was thinking, I'll be fine. I get it! So mean!
Shortstop number 2, Pablo Cabrera.
And welcome back to the top of the 4th inning. Marcus Johnson here again. Thank you for joining us on this Friday afternoon. Pacers up 2-0 on Florida Southern as the first pitch is grounded to short. Rogers with the throw. And the leadoff man, Pablo Cabrera, down for the first out.
Third baseman number 31, Zach Scott.
So 1 pitch, 1 out here in the 4th. Zach Scott will come up to bat now. Low and away for a ball. 1-0. Fouled off, out of play, 1-1. Good curve from Spence, finds the strike zone, 1-2. Another curveball, grounded slowly to second. Watcher has it, throws to first, and gets it there for the second out.
The first baseman, number 33, Jacob Teeter.
Jacob Teeter coming up to bat now, 0 for 1 with a strikeout. First pitch misses outside, ball 1. The 1-0 again, missing outside, 2-0. Curveball finds the strike zone, 2-1. Fastball, grounded to first, bobbled by Mills. Watcher picks it up, fires it to first, and getting over and covering the bag in time was Mitch Spence. A 3-4-1 out to end the inning, and we will go to the bottom of the fourth. Pacers still up 2-0. Bottom of the fourth inning getting underway with USC Aiken coming to bat. Phil Watcher will lead it off. RBI single his last time up, 1 for 2 on the day. Goes after the first pitch and rockets it foul for strike one. Pacers leading Florida Southern 2-0. Had a lot of opportunities. Unfortunately, they've left a lot of men on base. 8 runners stranded, but 2 of them have come home, and that's the difference maker right now. As that pitch catches the outside edge for a strike, 0-2. Grounded, foul. Now moves to 1-2 on Watcher. High and outside for a ball. Evens the count at 2-2. Misses inside, full count. Turns on that one and sends it foul. Sends it high into the air into left field. Frost is there, and he will make the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, Alex Mills.
And now Alex Mills will come to the plate. Mills 0 for 1. Grounded into a fielder's choices last time up and walked back in the first. Curveball finds the strike zone. 0-1. Foul tip. Strike 2. The 0-2 pitch brushes the inside corner on the curveball. Mills down looking for the second out.
The designated hitter, number 30, Connor Durden.
So Connor Durden to the plate, 0 for 1 with a strikeout and a walk. First pitch misses inside to Durden, 1-0. Misses inside again, 2-0. Fastball inside one more time, 3-0. Swing and a miss. Gave him the green light. 3-1. Turns on it again. Fouls it off, and the count is full. Grounds this one fair and through for a base hit. Two-out single for Durden puts a runner on first for Luke Leisenring. Leisenring still looking for an official at-bat. He's been hit by a pitch, walked, and has scored a run. Grounds this one to first, and that's going to do it as Teeter takes it himself for the third and final out. We're moving on to the top of the fifth. It's still 2-0 USC Aiken.
Thank you for your interest and application for our Open Sports Information Director position at University of South Carolina, Beaufort. We expect to accept resumes through this week, after which we will identify candidates of interest. Should you be one of those candidates, I will reach back out to you seeking more information. In the meantime, if you have any specific questions about the position or our search, feel free to email me. Thanks again for your interest in USCB. Yeah. My only question would be, when do you expect to start? Yeah. Yeah.
hitters number regardless name, Zach Dewart, 32 degrees.
Top of the 5th inning, getting underway. Zach Dewart leads it off, 0 for 1 today. And he goes after the first pitch, grounds it to Paluski, bobbles it, has a handle on it, throws it to first, and gets it there in time for the first out.
The catcher, number 16, Isaiah Cullum.
So Isaiah Cullum coming up now. He's 0 for 1 as well, grounded to short his first time up. First pitch from Spence is in there for a strike. Good curveball there. Falls into the zone for a strike. 0-2. Just catching a piece of it was Cullum, just to stay alive. And again, the 0-2. Low and away. 1-2. Grounded foul again, so we'll do the 1-2 over. Fastball, grounded foul. Once again. Cullum with a good at-bat here, fighting off everything close. Curveball high and inside. Count evens up at 2-2 for Cullum. And Spence deals. The pitch in the dirt, full count. Inside corner call, strike 3. Cullum tried to sell it, but the umpire wasn't buying. He goes down on strikes for the second out.
Left fielder number 1, Ryan Frost.
That'll bring up Ryan Frost. He is 0 for 1 with a strikeout of his own today. Curveball popped up. Third base side, Paluski giving chase, and he'll make the catch for the third and final out. Another quality inning from Mitch Spence as the batters go down in order. We're moving on to the bottom of the 5th. Pacers still up 2-0.
do is you go in there and you're like, yeah, I was talking to this guy out in the lobby, and he seems really good. I mean, this guy knows his stuff. Is Taylor still working on his degree then for a master's? I thought you were saying something about he's got grad stuff to work on. I said, wow. Well, he can't be much older than me, though, right? Early 30s? Okay, yeah, so yeah, he's only a few years older than me. Oh, yeah, I saw that to Augusta, I think. Oh, wow. Because I know they did lose to Augusta, unless I was looking at the women's game when I saw that. But is it Landers' men's team only scored like 50-some points in that one game? I think it was against Georgia College? It was either Georgia College or North Georgia, one of the Georgia teams. We are back. Bottom of the fifth inning, getting underway of USC Aiken baseball, presented by Tyler's Tire and Auto Center. Leading things off for the Pacers is Blake Jenkins. And he goes after the first pitch, sends it into center field, and that's going to go to the wall for a base hit. Nope, Brown picks it up. The home run horn was sounding, but that most certainly was not a home run. Instead, it's a double, a leadoff double for Blake Jenkins.
Shortstop number 2, Chandler Rogers.
Made everybody double guess themselves, including me, because I know I saw that hit the wall. Either way, double for Jenkins. That brings up Chandler Rogers. Rogers 0 for 2 today. Runner on second now with nobody out. Shows bunt, pulls it back. Pitch was high and inside. Ball one. Another bunt, and that one is popped up. And that one will be caught in fair territory for the first out. And the 2 times the Pacers have tried to bunt, they end up popping them up.
Third baseman number 4, Trey Paluski.
So that brings up Trey Paluski. Paluski also looking for his first at-bat of the game. He's been hit by a pitch, walked, and scored a run. However, his defensive play has been very impressive in the first half of this game. Runner still on second with 1 out for Paluski, though. Curve ball misses high, ball one. The 1-0, outside, 2-0. The 2-0, fastball misses high, 3-0. Good fastball down the middle, 3-1. Misses outside. Ball 4. Paluski draws the 1-out walk.
Right fielder number 8, Sean McQuillan.
Now Sean McQuillan will dig in. Runners on first and second with only one out. He is 1 for 1 today. He's been hit by a pitch and has an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch, high and outside, ball 1. Runners go in a double steal. That one is looped into right field. That's going to land foul. That landed fair. That would have easily scored both runners, but it just tailed foul at the last minute. And the count evens at 1-1 as the runners head back to their bags. The 1-1. High and outside, 2-1. This is with a high fastball, 3 balls, 1 strike to Sean McQuillan. Moccasin bullpen is fully loaded as they got men warming up out there and waiting to warm up. Pacer bullpen, relatively empty. Slow chopper to first. Flip it to the bag, and that will get McQuillan. They were thinking about turning 2, but the double clutch prevented anything from happening there. Runners advance to second and third on the play as Joey Smithers comes to bat. Runners on second and third, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Pacers leading 2-0 over Florida Southern. Smithers digs in. 1 for 3 today with a double and a pair of strikeouts. First pitch curveball. Just misses high for ball 1. Foul tip. 1-1. Fastball low and away, 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. High and inside. 3 balls, 1 strike to Joey Smithers. Fastball blows it right by him. Full count to Smithers. In there for a call, strikes 3. Smithers down looking for the 3rd and final out. We are moving on to the top of the 6th. Pacers still holding on to a 2-0 lead over the Moccasins.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it doesn't really matter, honestly. Well, it does, but, Weesh. 30 national championships. I was looking at their website. Well, it's a Florida school. That's usually what happens. Unless you're Flagler. For the Moccasins? Or, wow. Nice. Yeah, there you go. Freelance.
Leading off the top of the 6th, the designated hitter number 42, Alan Burnside.
I'll put a name in for Niagara.
And welcome to the top of the 6th inning. Pacers leading the Moccasins 2-0 as Mitch Spence gets sets to deal. Alan Burnson, the leadoff batter this inning, fouls it off for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 today with a strikeout. Fastball down the middle for a strike, 0-2. Ball in the dirt. Did he check his swing? Yes, he did. Count 1-2. Sent on out into center field. Smithers coming in and making the catch for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, Vaughn Brown.
Vaughn Brown coming to bat now. Brown is 0 for 1 today. Pitch misses low and away for a ball. We'll see if he checked his swing. He did not on the appeal. Say he went 0-1. The 0-1. Low and away again. This time he's able to hold back. Curveball. Really pulled the string on that one as Brown swung and missed 1-2. Fastball. Grounded to third. Paluski gobbles it up, throws it to first, and gets it there for the second out.
Second baseman number 5, Dylan Costa.
Brings us to the top of the order, and Dylan Costa is 0 for 2. He's flown out to left each time. First pitch, curveball falls into the zone for strike one. Pitch misses inside this time, 1-1. Grounded, diving stop by Paluski, gets up, throws to first, and gets it there in time for the third and final out. Trey Paluski, have yourself a day at third. We are moving on to the bottom of the sixth. It is still 2-0 USC Aiken.
She's had 3 opportunities to get one. Yeah. Yeah. He's had 3 fantastic plays, and I think she got at least one of them. Yeah. Oh, no, he can get any of them. He's had a heck of a day so far. What number is that? Yeah, it's a new pitcher. 18. There is no 18. Okay.
Now in from the Florida Southern bullpen, the right-handed junior from Orlando, Florida, wearing number 18, Chase Pilato.
Chase Pilato. He is... He's not on there, yeah.
Leading off the last of the sixth for the Pacers, second baseman number 1, Phil Watcher.
We are going to the bottom of the sixth inning, and Florida Sun has gone to the bullpen. Chase Pilato is the man they have called on to take over for Cooper Bradford. Leading things off, Phil Watcher for USC Aiken. Watcher 1 for 2 today with an RBI single on the day. First pitch in there for strike one. Pilato has seen action in 2 games, has 1.8 ERA in 5 innings pitched, and opponents are batting 118 on him. And that one is fouled off of Watcher. So he goes down in obvious discomfort. Count quickly 0-2. Pitch just misses low for a ball. Swing and a miss there from Watcher. He goes down on strikes for the first out.
The first baseman number 32, Alex Mills.
Alex Mills will come to the plate. Mills is 0 for 2 with a walk and a strikeout. First pitch is a swing and a miss for strike one. The 0-1 is fouled off out of play. 0-2. Curveball misses high. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The 1-2, low and away, 2-2. The 2-2 curveball, this one brushes the outside edge of the strike zone. Mills down looking for the second out.
The designated hitter, Connor Durden.
I'll bring up Connor Durden. Durden's 1 for 2 today, a strikeout, a walk, and a single. Swing and a miss on the first pitch for strike 1. Curveball brushes the inside corner for a strike, 0-2. Sent to short, backhand by Cabrera. He fires it to first on a hop and gets it there in time for the third out. Moving on to the 7th, it's still 2-0 USC Aiken.
And we completed 6 innings of play here for Burger Stadium. And as is our tradition, we honor our troops with the singing of God Bless America.
Food, I would assume. I mean, what's stopping it?
And we're back for the top of the 7th inning. Marcus Johnson here. Again, thanking you for joining us this afternoon. Pablo Cabrera will lead it off. He had a heck of a defensive stop to close out the bottom of the 6th inning. He is 1 for 2 today with a single, a stolen base, and he grounded out his last time up. Still facing off against Mitch Spence, goes after the first pitch and sends it out into a right field for a base hit.
Third baseman number 31, Zach Scott.
So that brings up Zach Scott. He is 0 for 2 today, reached on a fielder's choice, and that was the first hit, or first base runner that Mitch Spence has given up in 16 batters. A nice long stretch there. Curveball gets away, and headed in for second base is Cabrera. The 1-0. Inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Grounded up the middle, grabbed by Rogers, throws it to first, and that's going to draw Mills off the bag. So an E6 on the play puts runners on the corners with no outs.
The first baseman number 33, Jacob Teeter.
That'll bring up Jacob Teeter. Teeter's 0 for 2 today with a strikeout. Runners on the corners with nobody out here in the top of the 7th. First pitch curveball's in there for a strike, 0-1. Slow ground ball to short. Run will score. The throw to first again draws Mills off the bag, but I think it would have been safe anyway. See what the official scoring is. And they're going to score that a hit.
Right fielder number 32.
So an RBI single for Teeter. And the Moccasins have pulled within one. It's 2-1. Runners still on first and second with nobody out. And that's going to draw a visit to the mound. We'll take a short break. Be right back. Meeting concludes. We'll get back to baseball. Zach Dewart is up to bat, 0 for 2 with now has runners on first and second with nobody out. Here in the top of the 7th of a 2-1 ball game. And that one is rocketed out into left field. That's going to be trouble. That one is off the wall. One run will score, and the other runner will stop at third. It is an RBI double for Zach Dewart, and Florida Southern has tied this one up at 2.
Catcher number 16, Isaiah Cullum.
Isaiah Cullum will come up to bat, also 0 for 2 today. A little more urgency in the Pacer bullpen as they have a couple of guys up throwing. Looks like they have Yarborough going out there. Can't quite see who else they have. First pitch to Cullum misses low and inside for ball 1. Well, Spence was pitching a gem of a game, and then he hit the 7th inning, and leadoff single, E6 single, and a double has tied this game up at 2. Fouled off, 1-1. The 1-1. Popped up foul behind the plate. That'll end up out of play. The 1-2. Lined into left field. That's going to drop in for a base hit. One run scores. They're going to weigh the other runner around. Coming home is Dewart. The throw is off the target. And it's an RBI single, which drives in 2. Florida Southern takes a 4-2 lead thanks to Isaiah Cullum.
The left fielder, Ryan Frost.
So Ryan Frost comes up to bat, runner on first, nobody out, still in the top of the 7th inning. Swing and a miss on the first pitch for strike 1. Outside corner for a call strike, 0-2. Curveball, just catching a piece of it, was Frost. Now stays at 0-2. Changeup just misses. 1-2. Fastball high and away. 2-2. Low and inside, and it's a full count to Ryan Frost. fouled off. We'll do it over. Runner takes off from first. The pitch is inside for ball 4. That's a walk to Ryan Frost. And that will do it for Mitch Spence as Kenny Thomas comes out of the dugout. We're going to take a short break. Be right back with a brand new pitcher from the Pacer bullpen.
Did. I mean, the Pacers left a lot of guys stranded. A lot of guys stranded. So we did. So we went 6 full.
The right-handed senior out of Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, number 26, John Yarborough.
5 hits, no outs yet. 4 runs so far. 3 of them were earned. 1, 2, 3, 4 strikeouts. No, I wasn't working, but I know the guy. Bastard who beat my high school in the state championship game. No. I had all my fun last weekend. And yes, she was sucking face the entire time. Huh? It was at the start of the night, so no.
Well, we're back with John Yarborough coming out of the Pacer bullpen. He is facing off against Alan Burnsted. Runners on first and second with still nobody out. It's a 4-2 lead now for Florida Southern. First pitch from Yarborough. Pitch was just a bit high for a ball. Yarborough coming into the game with a 1-0 record, no ERA yet in his 3 appearances. 1 save on the year, 3 2/3 innings pitched. Batters hitting only 77 off of him. Ooh, comes in and hits him right on the elbow. He's going to be feeling that for a little while. And the umpire saying it just hit the knob of the bat first, and then it hit him. So that insult to injury, he doesn't get a free base, he gets a strike. So count evens up at 1-1. Go ahead and give you the stat line on Mitch Spence while we have the opportunity. Went 6+ innings, 4 strikeouts, 1 walk, 5 hits. So far, 4 runs. Only 3 of those runs were earned. The runners on first and second are his responsibility. Well, Burnside looks like he's okay. He'll head right back in. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That one right down the middle for a strike, 1-2. Just missed the outside corner for a ball, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase a high fastball for the strikeout. And that'll be the first out of the 7th. That brings up Vaughn Brown. Brown 0 for 2 today. Runner still on first and second with 2 outs. First pitch, misses outside, ball 1. The 1-0. Inside, 2-0. Just misses again outside. 3 balls, no strikes to Vaughn Brown. The 3-0. Right down the middle, 3-1. That one will hit him. Vaughn Brown will head on down to first. Bases are now loaded with 1 out.
The second baseman, Dylan Costa.
Brings up Dylan Costa. Costa 0 for 3 today. Bases loaded, 1 out. And Kenny Thomas is coming out of the bullpen, and we're going to have another pitching change. We'll be right back with another pitcher in just a short bit. And we're back. Henry Cartrette comes in to pitch now. Bases loaded with 1 out. Cartrette, 2 1/3 inning pitched on the year, 2 saves in 2 appearances. No ERA as of yet, and opponents batting .125 on him. Yarborough went 1/3 of an inning, 1 strikeout. No hits, no walks, no runs as of yet, and 1 hit batter. First pitch misses inside for a ball, 1-0. Dylan Costa, the batter, again 0 for 3 today. A chance to add to the Florida Southern lead as they have the bases loaded with 1 out and a 4-2 lead all this inning. Pitch misses low with a slider. 2-0. Line into right field. That's a base hit. 1 run will score, and they'll hold it as it's thrown in by McQuillan. That's an RBI single for Costa, and the lead now 5-2, Florida Southern.
Shortstop number 2, Pablo Cabrera.
Well, Pablo Cabrera will come up for the 2nd time this inning. He singled last time, 2 for 3 on the day with a run scored. Bases still loaded with 1 out. Goes after the first pitch, fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. Misses low, 1-1. Swing and a miss, chasing 1 outside, 1-2. Fouled off out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Another foul ball. That one also will end up out of play in the Moccasin bullpen. Count staying right where it is at 1-2. Bases are still loaded with only 1 out. And he skies that one into left field. Jenkins giving chase of it. And he'll make the catch. Runner's tag. The throw is coming in. It'll be cut off, and that will score the run. A sacrifice fly for Cabrera. It's now 6-2 Florida Southern.
Third baseman number 31, Zach Scott.
Now Zach Scott will come up to bat. Scott 0 for 3 today, reached on an error and scored earlier this inning. First pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 as the runner takes off from second. Grounded. Rogers dives and makes the stop. The throw to second base is in time for the third and final out, but the damage has been done. 6 runs here in the top of the 7th gives Florida Southern a 6-2 lead, moving on to the bottom of the 7th inning. And welcome back from the 7th inning stretch. Baso's now down 6-2 on Florida Southern as Luke Leisenring will lead it off. 0 for 2. He's been hit by a pitch and scored a run. He's also walked once in the game. Pitch misses inside for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Grounds that one to second. Grabbed by Costa. He throws it to first in time for the first out.
Left fielder number 42, Blake Jenkins.
Brings up Blake Jenkins. Jenkins is 1 for 3 today. Struck out, reached on a fielder's choice, and doubled his last time up. Pitch misses outside for a ball, 1-0. Upper inside corner for a strike. 1-1. Low and away for a ball, 2-1. Curveball misses high, 3 balls, 1 strike. Lined up the middle and through for a base hit. Jenkins with a 1-out single. Put the runner on first for Chandler Rogers.
The shortstop, Chandler Rogers.
Rogers 0 for 3 today. Looking for a change of fortune. First pitch inside half, strike 1. The 0-1, grounded to short. Throw to second is not in time. Ball gets away, heading over for third base. And making it in there is Jenkins. He took advantage of it as nobody went to recover the ball after it got away. Heads up base running by Blake Jenkins. Chandler Rogers also reaches safely on the fielder's choice.
Third baseman, Trey Paluski.
So Trey Paluski comes up to bat. He walked his last time up. He's walked twice, has been hit by a pitch, and has scored a run today. Runners on the corners for the Pacers. They've had plenty of base runners, but they've only managed to drive in 2. We'll see if Paluski can do that with only 1 out. And again, runners on the corners. First pitch, outside corner for a strike, 0-1. The 0-1, up the middle and through for a base hit. That will score Jenkins. It's an RBI single for Trey Paluski. And the Pacers have cut the lead down to 3.
Right fielder number 8, Sean McQuillan.
Sean McQuillan coming up to bat now. Runners on first and second, still only 1 out. Now Pacers trailing only by 3. Bunting, and bunting it foul for strike 1. Laced out into left field, but a little too well hit as it's caught by Frost for the second out. The runners will stay put at first and second, and Joey Smithers will come to the plate.
Joey Smithers.
Smithers doubled his first time up and has struck out in each consecutive at-bat, 1 for 4 today. First pitch, curveball finds the strike zone, 0-1. Outside corner again, same pitch, same result, 0-2. The 0-2, Smithers chases it out of the zone for the strikeout, and that will do it. Pacers get one back, however. They still trail 6-3, moving to the 8th.
Leading off the top of the 8th, first baseman number 33, Jacob Teeter.
And we're back with the top of the 8th inning. Count even up at 1-1 on the leadoff man, Jacob Teeter. Made that 1-2 as he swings and misses. Here's the 1-2 from Carteret. Another swing and a miss. Teeter down on strikes for the first out.
Right fielder number 32, Zach Dyward.
Zach Dewart up to bat now. First pitch. Just misses outside for ball 1. And the 1-0. Fouled off 1-1. Dewart's 1 for 3 today with an RBI double and a run scored. Man, before that, Jacob Teeter. Same exact thing. 1 for 3 with an RBI single and a run scored. 1-1 from Carteret. Just misses low for a ball, 2-1. That one is popped up foul behind the plate, and that'll end up out of play. Evens things up at 2-2. The 2-2 misses outside, full count. The 3-2 pitch. Misses in the dirt. Ball 4. So a walk to Dywart. Brings up Isaiah Cullum.
Catcher, Isaiah Cullum.
First pitch to Cullum. Foul tip for strike 1. Cullum 1 for 3 with an RBI single, which drove in 2. And a run scored of his own. Pitch on the outside corner for a strike, 0-2. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slider. Cullum down on strikes for the second out.
Left fielder number 1, Ryan Frost.
Ryan Frost coming up to bat now. 0 for 2, a strikeout. Popped out and walked and scored a run his last time up. Runner still on first with 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And he goes after the first pitch, fouls it off for strike 1. The 0-1. Outside corner, strike 2. Curveball fouled off, we'll do it over. The 0-2. High and away, 1-2. Fouled off, and again we will do it over. Runner takes off from first, pitch high and away. The throw to second is not in time. Stolen base for Dewart. The 2-2. Fouled off. Good at bat here from Frost. Making Cartret throw to him. Swing and a miss. Frost is down on strikes, and Cartridge strikes out the side to close out the top of the 8th. We're moving on to the bottom of the 8th. Pacers still down 6-3.
I got that. I've also got their head coach is relatives with Phil Necro. So is he the one that got caught throwing something out of his glove? Yeah. Okay, that was it. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yeah. I think that's hysterical. It was Phil because Joe. I don't think. I didn't know. Yeah. That's cool. I mean, if you, the thing is with if you want to be a pitcher, like being a woman, you have to have good movement because you're not going to be able to get it by them on speed alone necessarily. But if you've got great movement, you don't need speed. And knuckleballs, Tim Wakefield made a career. I got a funny story to tell you in a minute about cheating pitchers.
And we are back with the bottom of the 8th inning. Phil Watcher leads it off and goes after the first pitch and rips it foul for strike 1. Watcher 1 for 4 with an RBI single today. He struck out his last time up, though. Pillato's still out there on the mound, working on his 3rd inning of relief. Good pitch, falls out and right down into the zone for a strike, 0-2. Pitch low and inside, 1-2. High fastball gets him looking. Watcher down on strikes for the first out.
First baseman, Alex Mills.
Alex Mills coming up to bat now. He is 0 for 3, a pair of strikeouts, grounded into a fielder's choice and a walk. And some jawing coming from the Pacer dugout, arguing that last pitch. First pitch missing, low and away, ball 1. Check swing. Pitch on the inside corner called a strike, 1-1. Curveball, sent into the air. That's going to drift foul and end up out of play. The 1-2. Went with the high fastball and didn't get him to chase. 2-2. Ground ball to second. Scooped up by Costa. He fires to first and gets it there for the second out.
The designated hitter, Connor Durden.
So now Connor Durden coming to the plate. 2 outs and nobody on. Durden 1 for 3. A strikeout, a walk, a single, and a ground out his last time up. First pitch misses inside. Ball 1. High and inside. 2-0. A chopper up the middle. Going to be a tough play. Bobbled, and Durden is safe at first. Looks like he lost it on the transition, then lost his footing trying to recover. Durden will reach on the E6.
The catcher, number 16,
And that will keep the inning going for Luke Leisenring. Leisenring 0 for 2 today. Walk and hit by a pitch and a run scored. Runner on first with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. Pacers trying to fight their way back into this. Leisenring sends that out into center field. It's going to be a base hit for Luke Leisenring. Just dropped in front of Brown. And that will keep the inning going. Runners on first and second. Blake Jenkins up to bat. 2 for 4 with a double, a single, and a run scored. First pitch, change up into the strike zone for strike 1. Curveball, slow ground ball. That's bobbled a little bit, and Jenkins is safe. Bases are loaded. That was a tough play to make regardless. We'll see if they give him an infield single or that's going to be an error. No, they're charting it as an infield single. Bases loaded with 2 outs for Chandler Rogers now. Rogers is 0 for 4 today. He reached on a fielder's choice his last time up. First pitch, change up in there for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. 0-2 on its way. Popped up, foul territory first base side. And that's going to end up out of play, and we'll do it over. And again, the 0-2. Low and away, tried to get him to chase. Rogers lays off. 1-2. Curveball, line, base hit into left field. That'll score a run. They're waving Leisner around third. He's coming home. He will score. It is a 2 RBI single for Chandler Rogers, and the Pacers have pulled within 1.
The third baseman, Trey Paluski.
Now Trey Paluski up to bat. 1 for 1 today, 2 walks, hit by a pitch and an RBI single, and we are going to have a call to the bullpen. We're going to take a break and be right back. Pacers have runners on first and second, trailing only by 1 here in the 8th. And we are back. The new man, Leo Rodriguez, out from the bullpen for Florida Southern. He has 3 appearances, no ERA, 3 saves, 4 innings pitched, and opponents batting .267. Runners on first and second. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 8th. It's a 6-5 ball game. Trey Paluski digging in. First pitch, low and inside for a ball. The 1-0. Upper outside corner, 1-1. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Paluski way ahead of that one. 1-2. The 1-2 misses high for a ball, 2-2. The 2-2 pitch on its way. Paluski grounds that one foul to stay alive. Paluski tried to hold back, could not. Chased one out of the zone for the third and final out. But the Pacers get 2 runs back as we move on to the top of the ninth. They trail Florida Southern 6-5. And we are back. Alex Goebel is going to pinch hit to start off the top of the ninth inning. Vogel batting for Burnside. Goebel batting 111 on the year. Has 1 RBI, and he swings and misses at the first pitch for strike 1. Pitch in there for another strike, 0-2. Karcher deals curveball in there for strike 3. 3 straight pitches. Goebel down for the first out.
Center fielder number 4, Vaughn Brown.
First pitch misses inside for a ball. 1-0. Vaughn Brown, the new batter. 0 for 2 has been hit by a pitch, though, to reach. That was in his last time up. Fouled off, 1-1. Misses with that one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Low and away for a ball, 3-1. Good curveball there, makes the count full. Fouls it off, and we'll do it over. Again, the 3-2. Grounded to short. Rogers has it. Throws it to first and gets it there in time for the second out.
The second baseman, number 5, Dylan Costa.
Brings Dylan Costa, the leadoff man, back up to bat. 1 for 4 today with an RBI single. First pitch missing for ball 1. The 1-0. That one gets down the middle for a strike, 1-1. There's a slider in there for a call strike, 1-2. Got him to chase one well out of the zone. Costa down on strikes for the final out of the top of the 9th. We move on to the bottom of the 9th inning. Pacers down by 1, trying to walk it off.
I like it.
And welcome back. Bottom of the 9th inning, about to get underway. Pacers down 6-5. Trying to look for that walk-off win. Sean McQuillan will lead it off. McQuillan 1 for 3, has been hit by a pitch and has an RBI single. He lined out his last time up. Leo Rodriguez still on the mound. First pitch high and away for ball 1. High and away for a ball, 2-0. Brings that one down, and it crosses over the plate, 2-1. Swing and a miss. Count's evened up at 2-2. Fouled off. McQuillan just staying alive. High and away, full count. Fastball misses high. McQuillan with the leadoff walk to get things going here in the ninth for the Pacers. And that will bring up Joey Smithers.
Joey Smithers.
And now Joey Smithers will come up to bat. Smithers is 1 for 5 today with a double and 4 strikeouts. Runner takes off. The throw to second is not in time. Stolen base for Sean McQuillan. And the Pacers have the tying run in scoring position. Very close play over there. Had that throw been a little bit lower, they would have had him dead to rights. The 1-0. Smithers pops it up behind the plate, and that one will find the seats for strike one. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. Good cut. Turned a little too early on that one, however. 1-2. Smithers pops that one up right around second base, and that's where it will be caught for the first out.
Second baseman number 1, Phil Watcher.
Here comes Phil Watcher. Watcher 1 for 5 as well today with an RBI single. A ground out, a fly out, and 2 strikeouts. Tying run still on second base, 1 out. Here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Pitch upper outside corner for a call strike. 0-1. The 0-1. High and away, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out to number 1 with 1 on as the Pacers trail by 1 here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss. Straight heat, blew it right by him. 1-2. And another swing and a miss. Watcher down on strikes for the second out.
The first baseman, number 32, Alex Mills.
That'll bring up Alex Mills. He's got 1 walk-off in him this year. Let's see if he's got another one. Again, tying run is still on second base. 2 outs now. Mills 0 for 4 with a walk. First pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Changeup falls into the zone. 1-1. This is high and inside for a ball, 2-1. The 2-1. Popped it up. Right around second base. And it will be caught by Cabrera for the third and final out. Pacers drop game 1 of the series to the Moccasins by a score of 6-5. They will be back in action tomorrow against the same opponent at 2 o'clock for game 2. And then game 3 will be on Sunday, originally slotted for 1. That time may change to noon depending on what the weather forecast looks like. But until then, I am Marcus Johnson. Thank you for joining us this afternoon or this evening at this point. Thank you, and have a good one.